Built at the 61 Kamyana, Nikolaev North Shipyard between 1971 and 1977, the 7 units of the Nikolaev class, known as the Kara class by the West, were intended to boost the Soviet fleet's blue-water anti-submarine capability. Cruiser-sized ships, they were rated as large anti-submarine ships by the Soviets, and were considered as destroyers by function. The Kara is an enlarged gas turbine-powered refinement of the steam-powered Cresta II design, with improved anti-aircraft and anti-submarine capability. The class was commissioned between 1973 and 1980 for service primarily in the Black Sea, as well as in the Mediterranean and the Pacific. Extensive command and control facilities meant that the Karas often acted as hunter-killer task group leaders. A single gas turbine exhaust funnel dominated the large superstructure. On the ship's stern was a helicopter landing pad with a hangar partially recessed below the flight deck. To stow the ASW helicopter, the hangar roof hatch and doors had to be opened. The helicopter was pushed in and then lowered to the deck via an elevator. Initial ships were fitted with M11 Storm, SAN-3 Goblet air defense missile system. This naval air defense system was successor to the M1 Volna. It had longer range and was more accurate. The baseline V611 missile had a range of 30 kilometers and could reach an altitude of 25 kilometers. The improved V611M had a range of 55 kilometers. Both of these missiles had semi-active radar homing. The M11 Storm system had no land-based equivalent. Missiles had secondary anti-ship capability. There was a metal or Rastrub, SSN-14 Silex, delivery system for anti-submarine torpedoes or depth charges. This system also had secondary anti-ship capability, the former having a 25-kiloton nuclear warhead available in place of the normal 185 kilograms high-explosive type. At the height of the Cold War, it is believed that all Soviet ships with dual-capable weapon systems had at least 25% of their missiles equipped with nuclear warheads while at sea. These large anti-submarine destroyers had a relatively short service life. The lead ship of the class, Nikolaev, was transferred to the Ukraine after the collapse of the USSR. This ship decommissioned shortly afterwards in 1992 and scrapped in India in 1994. Petropavlovsk, Tashkent and Vladivostok were sold for scrap between 1994 to 1996. Ochakov went into reserve in the Pacific in the late 1990s. Kerch went into refit in the late 1990s, and was the only member of the class still nominally in commission up until 2014, serving as flagship of the Russia's Black Sea Fleet. In 2014, a fire broke out aboard the ship, damaging it. Since then, this ship was out of action until being officially decommissioned in 2020. Azov was the trial ship for the new generation S-300F Fort, SAN-6, vertical launch system with long-range surface-to-air missiles and its associated 3R-41 Volna, Western reporting name Top Dome, fire control radar. The S-300F was actually a naval version of the ground-based S-300 long-range air defense system. It was significantly more capable than the M11 Storm. It used 5 V-55RM missiles. These were the same as 5 V-55 missiles as the land-based S-300P system, but had a different launch container. Missiles had a range of around 93 kilometers and could reach an altitude of 25 kilometers. A total of 16 missiles were carried in drum launchers below the deck. Azov remained in the Black Sea after one Storm and 4 60-gram headlights, fire control radar combination of the M11 Storm system had been replaced by the new systems. This warship was tested in the Black Sea during the late 1970s.